Okay, Year 12, I'm going to have a go at 1996, question 3b. So what have we got here? We've got a layer of plastic and it cuts out 15% of the light and lets through the remaining 85%. So I'm going to set this up over here. So I've got this layer of plastic, and we'll call that 0 at the beginning, okay, with no layers of plastic. I get 100% light. With one layer of plastic, I find it cuts out 50%, so I've got to times by 0.85, which will give me 85%. Okay, with the second set, so what am I doing? I'm actually going to rub that out. I'm going to write, to get that, I multiply by 0.85. And to get another one, I times by 0.85. And if I use my calculator this time, 85 times 0.85, 72.25. So 72.25. But I've really got to do this as a show. That was just me looking at it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to say 100 times 0.85 times 0.85 equals 72.25%. And I'm just going to check so that they set it out in a similar manner. All right, and they just went 85. They just did 85 times 85 or 0.85. I'm sure you would have got the mark either way. Number 2, how many layers of plastic to cut out 90%? Right, so now I'm going to call this my sequence, and I'm going to start my sequence here because there's a 1 there. So my A is 85, and my R equals 0.85. That's what I'm multiplying. Now I want T of N equals 90% out, so it needs to be 10%. Now, this is a geometric progression or geometric series, so T of N equals A R to the N minus 1. So I want this to be at least 90%. So let's find out what it is. So 10 equals A, 85, times 0.85 to the N minus 1. So I'm going to divide by the 85. So I get 10 on 85 equals 0.85 to the N minus 1. Now, in the textbook and a lot of other methods, they'll take the log of both sides, and I know that the other classes are doing that as well. I love going back to this because it's on the formula sheet, y equals a to the x, or x equals log to the base a y, and that means you can take any log and divide them. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go, all right, well that means n minus 1 equals log 0.85, 10 over 85. And that means n minus 1 equals, I'm going to take ln 10 over 85 over ln 0.85. Calculator work now, so ln 10 divided by 85 divided by ln 0.85. 13.1, so n minus 1 equals 13.18, I think it was, doesn't matter. 168. Doesn't matter. Add that one over. N equals 14.168, which means that if I have 14 layers of sheet, I won't quite get 10%. I have to have more than 14. So therefore, the number to get at least 90%, I have to go a little bit further than 4, so is N equals 15. And a lot of people would have tended to round down, right, to 14. But remember, you've got to get at least.